Huddy Sports presents a live Huddy production. Keep up to date, huddysports.co.nz.
In the world of electrical and mechanical contracting, complexity is a given. Finding a partner who can handle it all, that's where it gets simple. At NME, we spent over 30 years mastering the art of integrated solutions, from high-end electrical and mechanical engineering to comprehensive HVAC and 24/7 maintenance. We don't just fill a gap, we power the whole project. With a team of over 150 experts across New Zealand, we bring the scale of a giant and the dedication of a local partner to every site. NME, precision engineering, proven reliability. Visit us at nme.co.nz. Here at Huddy Sports, we love a good game plan. And when it comes to travel, our go-to is Louise Reddy from New Zealand Travel Brokers. Whether it's a sports tour, a family break, or that bucket list trip, she'll get you there stress-free with all the best deals around. She's local, she's experienced, and she backs the game like we do, and she's a great supporter of Huddy Sports. Look up Louise Reddy at louisereddy.nztravelbrokers.co.nz or email louise@louise.reddy@newzealandtravelbrokers.co.nz. Travel smart and travel like a pro. Looking for the perfect place to park up? Welcome to Joe's Garage Wellington. Local legend based on Tory Street, where the coffee is always hot, the beer is ice cold, and the food is built to fuel your soul. From a world-class breakfast to kickstart your morning to legendary burgers and late-night entertainment with family and friends, Joe's Garage has got your back. It's honest food, great tunes, and even better company. Joe's Garage Wellington. Swing by, grab a seat, and make yourself at home, because everyone's welcome at Joe's. Joe's Garage Wellington, 56 Tory Street, Te Aro, Wellington. Blocked drains, leaky pipes, don't let plumbing problems sideline your day. Call the team, Mike Pinfold Plumbing and Drainlaying Limited. Mike has been our sponsor since the very beginning. From quick fixes to full renovations, he's got the tools, the team, and the know-how to get the job done right. First time, every time. Local, reliable, and always on time. That's how Mike plays the game. Find Mike Pinfold at Pinfold Plumbing at extra.co.nz 027 430 4351. Mike Pinfold Plumbing and Drainlaying Limited. Also Google Mike Pinfold Plumbing and let the pros handle the flow. The Huddy Hui Huddy Sports' captivating sports show. The Huddy Hui covers Wellington Club Rugby as well as other sporting topics of debate. Tune in on YouTube during the rugby playing months as host Brad Hudson interviews rugby players and other sporting personalities across the Wellington region and the rest of New Zealand. Catch the Huddy Hui streaming on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, YouTube, and wherever good yarns are heard. The Huddy Hui live on Huddy Sports.
Hi, Gavin Murphy here
And Cassie Murphy.
from G and Hickton Funeral Directors.
Don't leave it up to someone else to tell your story. Do it now when you can enjoy being part of the conversation.
With a prepaid funeral, you can have music, readings and venue all chosen by you.
For your free funeral planning pack with everything you need to get started, go to our website at gnhickton.co.nz/pre-planning.
In the world of electrical and mechanical contracting, complexity is a given. Finding a partner who can handle it all, that's where it gets simple. At NME, we spent over 30 years mastering the art of integrated solutions, from high-end electrical and mechanical engineering to comprehensive HVAC and 24/7 maintenance. We don't just fill a gap, we power the whole project. With a team of over 150 experts across New Zealand, we bring the scale of a giant and the dedication of a local partner to every site. NME, precision engineering, proven reliability. Visit us at nme.co.nz. Blocked drains, leaky pipes, don't let plumbing problems sideline your day. Call the team, Mike Pinfold Plumbing and Drain Laying Limited. Mike has been our sponsor since the very beginning. From quick fixes to full renovations, he's got the tools, the team and the know-how to get the job done right. First time, every time. Local, reliable and always on time. That's how Mike plays the game. Find Mike Pinfold at Pinfold Plumbing at extra.co.nz. 027 430 4351. Mike Pinfold Plumbing and Drain Laying Limited. Also Google Mike Pinfold Plumbing and let the pros handle the flow. Looking for the perfect place to park up? Welcome to Joe's Garage Wellington. Local legend based on Tory Street, where the coffee is always hot, the beer is ice cold and the food is built to fuel your soul. From a world-class breakfast to kickstart your morning to legendary burgers and late-night entertainment with family and friends, Joe's Garage has got your back. It's honest food, great tunes, and even better company. Joe's Garage Wellington. Swing by, grab a seat, and make yourself at home, because everyone's welcome at Joe's. Joe's Garage Wellington, 56 Tory Street, Te Aro, Wellington. The Huddy Hui, Huddy Sports' captivating sports show. The Huddy Hui covers Wellington Club Rugby as well as other sporting topics of debate. Tune in on YouTube during the rugby playing months as host Brad Hudson interviews rugby players and other sporting personalities across the Wellington region and the rest of New Zealand. Catch the Huddy Hui streaming on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, YouTube, and wherever good yarns are heard. The Huddy Hui live on Huddy Sports.
Hi, Gavin Murphy here
And Cassie Murphy.
from G and Hickton Funeral Directors.
Don't leave it up to someone else to tell your story. Do it now when you can enjoy being part of the conversation.
With a prepaid funeral, you can have music, readings and venue all chosen by you.
For your free funeral planning pack with everything you need to get started, go to our website at gnhickton.co.nz/pre-planning.
Here at Huddy Sports, we love a good game plan. And when it comes to travel, Our go-to is Louise Reddy from New Zealand Travel Brokers. Whether it's a sports tour, a family break, or that bucket list trip, she'll get you there stress-free with all the best deals around. She's local, she's experienced, and she backs the game like we do, and she's a great supporter of Huddy Sports. Look up Louise Reddy at louisereddy.nztravelbrokers.co.nz or email louise@louise.reddy@newzealandtravelbrokers.co.nz. Travel smart and travel like a pro.
Huddy Sports presents a live Huddy production. Keep up to date, huddysports.co.nz.
Tēnā koutou katoa, no mai, haere mai. Welcome to NZCIS, the temporary home of the Upper Hutt Rams for this Jubilee Cup semi-final for 2026. The winner today goes off to the big show at Jerry Collins Stadium. Joining me in co-commentary today, and he won't be happy that his face is appearing on the screen. I've kept that one quiet from you, John. John Herbert. Of course, John has a connection with both the clubs here. There are 19 Silverstream Old Boys in this game today, and both divided up into both clubs, and John has pretty much coached all of them. John, great to have you on the broadcast today.
Thank you very much, Brad. Yeah, 16 of the boys out there I've had contact with, either coaching or just worked with them in one way or another. A couple of other guys, Archie Schrader, had him in my Centurions 18s last year, and way back in the old days I had Yeti Campbell in one of my under-16 sides.
Oh, fantastic indeed. So, John, of course, is one of the coaches alongside Cole Davis at Silverstream First 15. Big game for them on Wednesday, taking on their Catholic brothers in St. Pat's Town. But Upper Hutt, they beat Tawa here 2 weeks ago, 47 points to 29 to book their home semi-final. Petone went down to Hutt Old Boys 23-10 2 weeks ago. And due to the changes to the draw system, due to the referees on strike last week, they get to come straight through to a place for the Jubilee Cup final. Upper Hutt have never won a Jubilee Cup. Petone last won the Jubilee Cup in 2005, and the last final they were in was in 2022 against Northern United. Peter Larkai was playing that day. He's on the bench for the All Blacks tonight. Duplessis Karifi was also playing for Northern United that day. Upper Hutt today, well, let's look at their team list today. Josh Mallon and Scott Vincent are the wings. The fullback is Liam Slight. The midfield is Mahuri Tukukino and Yeti Tai Campbell. First five is Dawson Smith. Swade Brightwell is the halfback. Jack Wright at number 8. 7 is Leon Tui Loma. 6 is Seal Fido. And the locking pair, both from Silverstream Old Boys, Tavis Polglaze and also Blaine Knapman. In the front row is Sino Sinelli, the ever-experienced Eli Hunt and Jade Lange. For the Villagers today, their team, Rory Willett is at fullback. The wings are Jermaine Pepe and William Davis. The midfield is Jordan Glenn Bradbrook and Tom Carter. Fly half today is Jacob Waikari Jones, and the halfback back from injury, Cam Ferreira. The front row today, Heath Tuivol, Caleb Saxon and Harry Rankin. Archie Schrader and John O'Bailey are the locking pair. And the back three of the scrum is Kitiona Letufia at 8, Connor Tuivol, the captain, at 7, and Jared Hurstich in 6. That is the team list for today. Our referee team today, Charlie Harris is the referee. This is his 41st Premier game, nicknamed Young Sheldon in the Referees Association, and he's got some great experience on his wings as on his assistant referees today. Chairman and President of the Referees Association, Ben Van Berkel. He has refereed 71 Premier games, and Steve Newson, 101 Premier games. So a lot of experience in the referee department today. John, what are you looking forward to this game today as a coaching perspective?
I'm pretty keen to see the front row battle. Obviously, Heath and Saneo, guys I've coached, I'm keen to see how they go, see what pressure they can put on their opposite tight heads. I think it'll be a real challenge there. Plus, a few of the guys I know are in the locking space as well, so keen to see how the line-outs go as well.
We're waiting for the Upper Hutt Rams to come out onto the paddock. They're on an 11-game winning streak. Their last loss was to Parramatta Plimerton, and their only other loss this season was to the Villagers in round 2. So both these teams love to play fast, attacking and free-flowing rugby, so no doubt here on this pristine field at NZCIS we will see that today. We're now about 1 minute away from kick-off, and the Rams are still yet to arrive, but it is a long way, these changing rooms. They're about nearly half a kilometre away, John, aren't they?
Yeah, we've used this field a few times, and it's a great facility, but there is a big disconnect between playing and getting here from the changing rooms. But, you know, it's just one of the challenges we face.
Earlier this year, there was 18 points to 13 win to Petone. That was actually played at North Park because the Petone wreck was out of action. The drains hadn't been laid properly that day. Of course, looking at the coaches for both teams today with the Upper Hutt Rams, very experienced coaching pair of Matt Lee and Adam Campbell. They've won Jubilee Cups at Hutt Boys Marist, and Khan Green, Camp Routing, and Eugene Smith for Petone. Of course, both Khan and Eugene, Club Centurions. And here is the Upper Hutt Rams onto the paddock. And they've been led out by their captain today, Seal Fido. No Murphy Taramai today. He was on our Huddy Hui this week. But unfortunately, Murphy, he is in the Lions squad, but also he's picked up an ankle sprain. And we're going to have a moment's silence here as for one of the Upper Hutt Rams members that has passed away, hence the black armbands. Referee Harris brings the moment of silence to a close, and it'll be Upper Hutt that will be kicking towards the western side here at NZCIS. Up and Petone to receive the kick in hand, and hopefully Charlie Harris followed his instructions from his partner and has the mic on. It's a little bit staticky, so we'll see what happens.
I think it'll be a big loss for Petone today without Lossie in that midfield. He's a great defender and a great organiser of defence, and I think that'll be a big challenge for Petone, filling that gap.
Yeah, about 5 Petone players out due to Lions selection. So Charlie Harris waiting for Upper Hutt to get proceedings underway. So it's mic'd up, but a little bit staticky, but we'll come to him for the big decisions. And we're underway here in the semi-final. The other one today being Hutt Boys and Tawa, and Connor Tuival, the captain, receiving the ball from the kickoff. Here goes big Harry Rankin. House from the Neki, the Taranaki. Fired back to Heath Tuival. And it's the Villagers putting in the hard yards early on in this final, semi-final.
Yeah,
That's been turned over.
He Tuival going into contact a little bit too high. I think it's something he's got to get out of his game, but he'll learn.
And so Upper Hutt now with the opportunity from the turnover. And it's going to be Tukakino at acting half. Back out to Liam Slight. And here's Yeti Tai Campbell. Yeti Tai Campbell not afraid to run with that ball with one hand, holding it, but unfortunately it has been knocked on. But he's had a strong season, Yeti Tai Campbell. When we broadcast Upper Hutt's game against Old Boys University midway through the Swindell Shield, he had a stellar second half, was kicking 50-22s all over the place. He's got a mighty boot on him, doesn't he, John?
He does. And, you know, I think one of the things that people don't give Yeti credit for is how elusive runner he is. He never looks like he's moving that fast, but the boys who are opposing him say that he moves very quick across the ground, very elusive.
Now first scrum of the afternoon, and John Herbert's getting extremely excited. This is his department at the first 15 rugby. Cam Ferreira back from injury. He's had an injury hit season this year. First it was his calf, and then in McBain he did his back. But he's back out here today. Game 94 for Cam Ferreira. If he didn't get the injuries this season, he probably would have played over 100 games. So first reset scrum. Looking at this big battle here between Sino Sinelli and also Harry Rankin. If these are in Wellington Rugby Honours.
Yeah, Neo getting his chance with the Lions last year. He'll be looking to press his claim again this year.
Solid scrum, unfortunately it's come down, allowed to play on by referee Harris, so Ferreira will fire it back out to Waikari Jones, who decides to put up the high Gary Owen early on. And Jermaine Pepe in contact with Liam Slight, but unfortunately he has knocked it on in the collision with Slight, so we'll come back for a scrum, and it will be Upper Hutt with the feed this time.
Very keen to see how young Heath Tuafau goes this year, or this game, I should say, in the front row. He's put on a lot of weight this year to bulk up for Premier Rugby, and he's really, really keen to prove himself today. I've had a bit of a chat with the boys during the week, and they're out there to make their mark.
Because Heath started and he made his debut in round 1 against Tawa. And up against a very experienced Tawa 4 pack. He held his own. He even got a turnover at one stage as well. So Swade Brightwell, he's another Silverstream old boy, one of the 19. He was actually a former head boarder at Silverstream. He played a few years for Tawa.
Oh, there we go. Taken up on the loose head by Heath Tuafau. And they've got some reward for that push.
Well, they were very lucky there up a Hutt, because he's going to blow his whistle, be allowed it to play on. And Tuafau, it's Connor. Oh, it's an errant pass, and Davis has had to tidy up. Back out to Waikari Jones. Brought down 15 in from the northern touchline on the 15-metre mark. Harry Rankin looks to straighten and tidy up. And here's Ferreira now. Back out to Jermaine Pepe. Jordan Glenn Bradbrook. Lots of experience for Jordan Glenn Bradbrook. Number of seasons with Hutt Old Boys Marist as well. Of course, Hutt Old Boys playing Tara in the other semi-final today. 4 minutes gone, 0 the score, and Petone on attack.
Yeah, Petone will be looking to try and get some structure into this. It all looks a bit hands at the moment, so I'm sure they've got a plan to make some magic happen. There we go.
And he's noticing some space there. Liam Slight having to chase back after it. Is it going to go over the dead ball line? It will. And so we're going to have to come all the way back for an upper Hutt scrum.
Well, this will be another opportunity for Petone to put some pressure on that scrum and see what they can get.
It was interesting before kick-off today, John. I was nearly got taken out by Liam Slight, who was kicking 55-metre shots at goal. He's been practising his goal kicking a lot.
Yeah, Liam was a very effective kicker for us back in 2024. Him and Tommy Tukapua, who's on the bench today for Petone, really important in our management of the game, and really helped us manage our territory.
Well, Tommy Tukapua on the bench for Petone today. If he gets on, it'll be his first game since round 4 last year, where he got an injury against Tawa.
There we go. Oh, yeah, it's going up on the loose again, but...
There's Campbell, gets off the tackle of Carter, fends off Willett. He's a hard man to stop as he's 12 metres over, halfway inside Rams territory. Jade Lungy with the charge, and Brightwell reaching in forensically to get that ball.
Yeah, Archie Schrader really needed to make that tackle, and he did with some efficiency as well, so good on him.
And now wrapped up here by Tukakino. Well, this is the best elevation we've got with our camera today. There's not many high points here at NZCIS, but we've got some big stepping blocks that we had to purchase use the camera on. And here's the first penalty of the afternoon. Hands in the ruck. Jared Hurstich caught that time. And being finals rugby, shot at goal, John.
Yeah, I think with the kicking ability of these guys they would, but it looks like they're going to go for the line out. A couple of good operators in the line out there for Rams. Jack Wright and Tavis Polglaze, both proven performers in getting that ball.
So a line out just inside the 22 for the Upper Hutt Rams. An interesting battle at line out time today. Both Polglaze and Netman for Upper Hutt have had strong seasons in the locking department.
Tavis Polglaze normally in front of the line-out operators, moving to the middle of the line-out. Obviously, they've got a plan for that. In the warm-up, he looked pretty efficient, getting high, getting up fast as well.
Here's Eli Hunt. According to my records, 167th game today for Eli Hunt.
Gee, I've got to say there, that looked like a Silverstream first 15 line-out drive.
From your playbook, I think, John.
We always steal them from someone else.
Well, here they are now, Upper Hutt into the 22. Tony been pretty good over the ball this season. Let's see if Upper Hutt can get the first points of the afternoon. Jack Wright taking into contact. Last 4 rounds, he's been playing lock for the Rams.
Pretty versatile, Jack. Real staunch competitor as well.
Now they're about 10 away from the 22 now. And here's a penalty advantage being played here for Upper Hutt. So let's see if they can use it to great efficiency.
Interesting to see what happens here. I suspect they might take the points being right out in front. Yes, and they've given it to Chop.
So shot has been called by Charlie Harris. And it will be Liam Slight to take the penalty attempt. Liam Slight, his career, 111 points, 1 try, 31 conversions and 13 penalties. This one to make it 14.
Seen quite a bit of Liam this year. He's been down at Silverstream helping the boys, helping them understand the pressures of first 15 rugby and how to be successful. Really appreciate that, giving some feedback to the school.
Great crowd here today. It's pretty much spring weather here today, John. It's pretty warm.
Well, considering the rubbish we've had for the last few weeks, it's absolutely brilliant.
So Liam Slight gets the penalty, and it's the Rams ahead. 3-0 in this one. 9 minutes gone here in this first of 2 Jubilee Cup semi-finals. Of course, the grand final next week out at Jerry Collins Stadium, Pairua Park, and Huddy Sports will be bringing you the Jubilee Cup final and 2 other finals live next Saturday.
I'm sure Petone would like to get a bit of territory. They've been playing a lot around the midfield or even in their half, so having some time down in the opposition half would be very good for them.
Well, it's an error.
Gee, you got to take those. How can they maximise their opportunity here?
Front with the knock on.
Knocked on was the call from Charlie Harris, so we're going to have a scrum, and it's a big opportunity here for Petone at scrum time.
Yeah, you'd hope they've got something planned here.
Well, watching this scrum very carefully, someone that you know quite well, John, Eugene Smith. He's been in charge of the scrumming department this year for Petone.
Yeah, I've had a little bit to do with Eugene and his coach and his scrum coaching, and he really knows his stuff.
So Cam Ferreira was swayed Brightwell behind him. Brightwell, former Tawa, 19 games for Tawa. As Ferreira feeds it. And they've got a penalty advantage to play with. And so here's Jordan Glenn Bradbrook. 5 away now, directly in front of the posts. Could this be the first try of the afternoon? Let's see, as Jacob Waikari Jones takes into contact. Oh, nearly had a big roly-poly. Caleb Saxon! And decision time here for Harris.
Yeah, I think that
I
one,
didn't find the mark. Off his face.
I think that one could have gone wide. Would have been a bit more opportunity if it had.
Yeah. Thing tight head.
Well, it was actually coming back for the original penalty from the scrum. So, get out of jail free card there for the Rams. So, Petone will have the scrum.
This looks right on for an 8-9 in the corner. See what the wise heads out there think.
Of course, Jared Hurstich, you can see on your screens in 6 for Petone. This is his 105th game. It's only his 2nd game of the year for the Premier side. He's been in and out and playing for the Premier Reserves. But he's coming in today. They nickname him Crazy, and I think you can see why. He loves to get in and be a menace.
I see Connor Tuafau's moved to number 8 now. And I think with his speed and passing skills, looks very much like an 8-9 on for me.
So just another reset scrum here. It was Upper Hutt without the services of Alex Hewitt. He's over with the under-20s. They're playing England overnight in their 3rd and 4th playoff. Unlucky to go down to France late in their semi-final.
Yeah, it was all on at the end of the game to change that result, but one of those games where you just couldn't make it happen.
So Ferreira feeds the scrum. It's another solid scrum here for the Villagers. And they got the penalty advantage as well. And Ferreira snipes. Lachlan, don't zoom in so close. So, scrum again. And John will be in feverish mode because he loves seeing these regular penalties.
Look, I think it's a game, especially at college level, a part of the game at college level where we just don't have the opportunity to scrum. And I think if we look back at our side in 2022 with the guys like Sineo Sinelli, you know, we made some good yards forward there. So it's great to see this type of competition going on today.
Sineo Sinelli debuted for the Lions, Wellington Lions last year. 64th game for the Rams today. It's going to be important as this game goes on, as Scott McLean walks past our mic. And it's gone down, and they have to elect to play here. Petone as Jordan Glenn Bradbrook free away from the line. Here comes Herstich. And Herstich back out to Ferreira. Back to Letufia. Letufia's had a strong season for Petone. And Charlie Harris has got to come back for a penalty at scrum time again. Now that's 3 in a row now against Upper Hutt, and surely there has to be a warning now.
Yeah, I noticed that last scrum, Sineo tried to put some pressure on the tight head, but he ended up folding in a little bit, and that allowed Petone to get forward again. I think they were a bit unlucky not to get a penalty out of that. But, hey, they get to have another go now, so I think if Rams aren't successful here, we could be looking at cards.
Someone's got to get sent up.
Well, there you go. Someone else has read my mind.
That was the Petone dugout, which is directly next to our commentary position today. And so, another scrum inside the 22 for the Villagers. Can Upper Hutt address this issue at scrum time?
It's curious here. Would you scrum for the penalty here, or would you actually let Connor Tuafau do something with an 8-9 move?
A good question, that one, as we await to see as the front rows come together. Oh, stronger here by the Rams, but Petone are pushing. Now they go out. Ferreira darts himself, and he gets a try. And Cam Ferreira, it was another scrum, and they managed to bring the Rams' defence over. And excellent work here from Ferreira, getting the pass from Tuival. And Petone are in the lead. 5-3 with the conversion to come.
Yeah, look, well taken try there. Credit to Connor Tuafau at the back there. He controlled the scrum when it was going left and right and all over the place. And then his pass to Cam to put him into that space was a high-quality pass as well.
Now, Rory Willett is the fullback today. 43rd game for the Villagers. Himself, 117 points, 4 tries, 10 penalties, 13 conversions. And in round 1 of the Premier Reserves, in a tight game against Maris St. Pat's, against Hutt actually, it was against Hutt Old Boys, he kicked a drop goal in the 86th minute to win the game for the Petone Premier Reserves.
He's been a great servant over the years, Rory. Not always had the starts, but with kicks like that, hard to see him not getting the game next week as well.
So 7-3 is the score, 16 minutes gone. And we will bring you some score updates from around the grounds, including the other semi-final, Hutt and Tawa. And I've delegated that duty to John today.
So, sorry, just give me a second here.
All right, we're back underway. It's a mighty kick, and Pepe flirting with the touchline, keeps it in. And now they charge forward for another great run here, Petone. 10 outside their own 22, and it's a penalty against Upper Hutt.
Yeah, those are the penalties you need when you're in your own half. Always good to play that territory. Right, so we've got Tawa 14-7 over Hutt Old Boys.
Oh, wow.
And OBU 10-5 over the Axemen.
So those are the only scores at the moment. So here we are, the other semi-final in the Hardham Cup today. Parramatta Plimpton and Maris St. Pat's. Tuival has been ever reliable at line out this season. Now centre field, crashing through it is Jared Herstich. Now wrapped up here, the good tackle by Tavis Polglaves. And Ferreira has the ball. Petone looking for this very fast action play by Kerry Jones, brought down 5 in from the Northern try line. There goes Harry Rankin. Harry Rankin, he fends off Sinelli as well. And now Jordan Glenn Bradbrook. Petone sniffing a big opportunity here.
Yeah, they're playing on top now. They're just going to maintain that momentum. Oh, that won't help though.
Knocked on, unfortunately. It's right on Upper Hutt's 22-metre line. Unfortunately, it's Jono Bailey. He doesn't really make a lot of mistakes, Jono.
No, he's a very reliable man, Jono.
And so, a scrum for Upper Hutt, but they'll be a bit nervous here. They're just outside their own 22, and they've been under pressure in this half.
Yeah, I think the mindset for Petone is going to be have a big shove here and win that penalty. And Rams have just got to secure this solidly so they can exit.
So the front row is coming together as hopefully we can pick up Charlie Harris's call here. He is quite softly spoken.
Bend!
So fed in by Brightwell. It's a solid scrum. Petone putting the push on, but they get it out Upper Hutt. So great work by their backs. Here goes Scott Fedson. It's been deflected by Upper Hutt, or by Petone, I should say. And it's going to be an Upper Hutt line out.
Yeah, that last scrum, Sineo got the engagement right. He was there, engaged a little bit early, but on the other side you can see it going up. So well done to Heath there.
So Eli Hunt debuted back in 2009 against Pornihi that day. That was back when he played for then Upper Hutt before the merger with Rumataka to become the Upper Hutt Rams.
Nice line-out work there from Tavis Polglaze. Always fast into the air with really good hands.
Here's the kick downtown, straight under Rory Willett. And he's knocked it on, unfortunately. And for Upper Hutt, this is a big opportunity. 15 out from the 22.
Yeah, tough for there for Rory. Pressure gets to players, and I think I saw him have a little look just before it got into his hands.
Well, that late afternoon sun, not so much of a factor at the moment, but will be later on in the day.
Big opportunity here now for Rams to get some go forward. We've got a fairly abrasive pack there, so I imagine they'll probably try and set a target and then get some carries and get into the red zone.
So the Rams scrum held up before. This time though, it's Petone on the defensive side. There's Brightwell. Solid again. Back out to Dawson. Took Aquino, wrapped around the ankles. Good tackle there by the Villagers. Penalty advantage being played here against the Villagers. And Brightwell. Low pass out to Tui Loma. It's been ruled not backwards. And Brightwell, change of direction. 5 outside the 22.
Yeah, Rams are lined up out here.
And here's Jack Wright. He could go the way here, Jack Wright. He's very athletic. Now out to the right side again. Just short of the try line. Petone under pressure. Good slow down tackle there by Little Fear. Plays for a turnover, but no, it's a penalty for Upper Hutt.
Still good. No advantage, offside.
So offside is the call from referee Harris.
Yeah, contemplating a quick tap or some form of move, but ball's back now. Having a quick conversation.
We're going to come back for the first penalty advantage that was played for offside. So there's been 2 offsides now. This one's directly in front of the post, so Dylan Slight, the older brother of Liam's, running out with the kicking tee.
Shot.
Yeah, this is bread and butter for Chop. He'll knock this over easy enough.
Chop.
Yeah, that's his nickname at Stream was Chop. Never quite understood why, but
Might be a good lumberjack.
well, yeah, I think when he was playing in the second 15 the year before he got to first 15, he was known for his very strong tackling.
So Slight. Another 3 points for Liam. So 7-6 the score. 22.5 minutes gone here in the first half. And this Jubilee Cup semi-final for 2026.
Yeah, Jack Wright will be very happy with the carry there, putting him in the right position on the field. Genuine athlete, Jack, and a real toiler for Rams.
Works at Panhead during the week too, doesn't he?
He does, yeah. Been with them for 10 years now.
And have had a supercharger before the game. Down into the 22, the hands of Dawson. Unfortunately, his kick didn't work out to the way he wanted it, so a line out for Petone, about 6 outside the 22, southern end of NZCIS.
Yeah, I think if he'd got his angle right there, he would have pulled off another 10 or 15 metres, so he'd probably be a little bit disappointed with that.
And so Caleb Saxon, product of Hamilton Boys High School. His younger brother plays for the Petone Colts. They go to the back.
Yeah, that's nice.
And secured by Schrader. No contest. So here's Saxon. Oh, nice flowing rugby here. There's Jordan Glenn Bradbrook. Nearly breaking open the upper Hutt defence. And now Petone go back to their good pick and goes that have been good treats for them this season. Here's Little Fear. Strong season, Kitiona Little Fear. Well, they're directly in front of the posts. The battle stations for the Rams. It's been kicked through by Harry Jones. Has he got the ball? He's got it, has he?
Well, it was a very well taken try there. Kicks like that just have to be pinpoint, and it was today.
Oh, what a spectacular try. He saw the opportunity, did Jacob Waikari Jones. And that makes it 12 points to 6 with the conversion to come. Product of Wellington College. Debuted in round 1 against Tawa. Studied down at Otago, played for Otago Union, and in 2024 played for the West Coast. Another player from Wellington Rugby that played for the West Coast last year and studied in Otago was Cam Burgess, former St. Pat's Town player. He's been playing for Mara St. Pat's this season.
Yeah, very handy player too. Just looking at that last line out there, you notice a lot of teams these days are trying to exploit the space around the seam, and I think Petone did that really well. A carry and then someone running the unders line coming back in again. Something that a lot of teams are trying to exploit these days.
Another 2 points for Rory Willett, so 14-6. 25 minutes gone here at NZCIS. New Zealand Campus of Innovation and Sport, the brainchild of Malcolm Gillies. Of course, the owner of the Hurricanes, and what a great season they've had. The Hurricanes women also won today against Chiefs Manawa. And depending on the winner of Matatu and the Blues, if Matatu win, they'll be playing the Matatu in the final next week. Here's Connor Tuival. Oh, great run by the captain. And he's fended off about 4 Rams players in that run from the restart.
Yeah, Connor Tuival's got great hands.
Rory Willett with the high, Gary Owen underneath it for the Rams. And that's been well taken there by Tukakino. Just short of their 10-metre mark. 5 back here to Natman. Oh, good charge. 8 away from the line now. Brightwell looking to pick up pace here for Upper Hutt. Pleased for a turnover from Petone, but to no avail. Low pass, this time to Natman again. Just slowly crawling their way up towards halfway. Back into the hands of Sino Sanelli. Very quiet man, but he does his action on the field, does Sino Sanelli. Solid defence here by the Villagers so far. Here's Yetitai Campbell. He can cut them open if he can. Back to Natman again. Advancing over halfway. Low pass. Defence holding up now for the Villagers. Now Dawson. Underneath it is Waikari Jones. He bangs it down. Has it got too much on it though? No, it bounces well. And back after it for the Rams. Slight to Svensson. Now Campbell. And Campbell puts it safely into touch. And it will be a Petone line out. 5 inside Rams territory, northern end.
Yeah, big pressure reliever there from Yeti. Again, that big reliable boot of his carving off about 30, 40 metres there. Notice Tavis Polglay's got a smack in the face in that carry from Konatuafau earlier. But he seems to be back in the game again now.
So Saxon looks to feed this line out. Schrader contest, but Upper Hutt have got it. Loose pass back towards the Upper Hutt backs. So a rare mistake at line out time for the Villagers. Back out to Campbell. Skips in front of slide out to Josh Mellon, the flanker turn winger this season. And he's knocked it on and Willett chips it over the top. But referee Harris has ruled that the advantage is over. Due to Willett kicking it away. Box kick, but this is going to be out on the full. And we're going to come back for a line out for Petone.
Yeah, it's a pressure game today. Errors creeping in.
Speaking of which, you talked about Tavis before, John. The medic is attending to Tavis Polglays, and I don't know if he's 100%.
Yeah, I don't know if it is a concussion concern or he was pointing to his face earlier on, so whether or not he's just got a smack in the nose and that's giving him trouble. It'll be a big loss line-out-wise today.
Okay.
So he's gone. His head.
That's a shame. Yeah, so that'll blunt in the Rams line-out attack. He's definitely one of their #1 ball catchers there.
So Neve Apaneru has come on. Oh, he's wearing 24. On our program, he's wearing 18. But he's 24 today. He is the older brother of someone that you know quite well, John. Yona Apaneru, he played for Petone in Wellington.
Yes, he was a New Zealand schools player back in 2018. Sadly, his career's been sidelined with knee injuries, but I spoke to him a while back and he always entertains the opportunity of coming back.
Yeah, what a player he was too. What a great team that was for Silverstream. Well, it's been kicked through. Can he get the ball? No, it's gone over the dead ball line.
You can certainly see the pattern here with Petone. They've decided that all rugby's going to be tried to be played down in the Rams 22. And, you know, with a big abrasive pack like Rams, that's probably not a bad idea.
Particularly on a fast paddock too as well. It's a stadium-like quality field here today.
Yeah, outstanding bit of grass here, all right.
So Upper Hutt will have the scrum feed. 2 balls on the field, so one's going to have to be kicked away. At 10 minutes to go, 14 points to 6 the score. The Villagers ahead of the Rams.
Be interesting to see if Big Nev brings some solidity to the Rams scrum. Sometimes a big lock can make a difference. Doesn't all happen in the front row.
Well, it looks like Neve has actually gone in the second row, John. He's gone in the locking department. So Jack Wright still staying at number 8. So fed in here by Brightwell. It's a stable platform for the Rams. Back out to Campbell. He gets to get it around Waikari Jones. Waikari Jones, patient as always. Kicks us into touch directly in front of our commentary position. About 13 metres inside Petone territory will be the line out for the Rams.
Yeah, Petone will be looking for a better result. Their last line out, a bit of a bobble there. They do rely heavily on Konatuafau, so they do need to share it around just so that the opposition doesn't mark up on him. But with Tavis Polglays missing, they might just say Connor's our guy.
So Eli Hunt feed this Rams line out. Well secured by Captain Fido. Now midfield with Tukakino. Right on the 10-metre mark. And Upper Hutt looking to cut open this Villagers' defence. Only the 2 penalties for the Rams in this match so far. And there's a penalty advantage out in favour of the Rams. Good metres gained here by the home side. And Yeti Campbell Aaron pass, bounces in front of Slight. Good turn here by Eli Hunt, out to Josh Mellon. St. Pat's Town old boy. Previously was a flanker, but this season, after a few rounds, converted to a winger.
Yeah, I was watching him before, a very imposing man on the wing.
I wonder if that advantage is still being played. We haven't heard much from Charlie Harris.
Good.
So back they come again. Inside the 22.
Inside.
Rolled inside. It's now the Rams.
No line break, just play. Roll, good.
We are hearing the voice of referee Charlie Harris in the thick of the action in Jubilee Cup semi-final action. As Apaneru takes it into contact.
Set.
Right well. Back in. Forward pass is the call. And so it'll be a scrum for Petone. With 7 minutes to go.
That's interesting. Played long phases after that penalty advantage, and you know, you have to wonder at times like that. Sometimes you just cough it up so you can have that penalty and get down there and rely on your line out. But I guess with Tavis missing, they might be missing a trick there.
So we've got some score updates, John. So we've got
Yeah, Hutt Old Boys Maris 19-14 over Tawa, and Old Boys University 17-10 over the Axemen. And in the Hardham Cup, we've got Paraplum 10 versus 6 for MSP.
Yep, so those are the Hardham and Jubilee Cup semi-final scores to date. So we'll bring you them as this match continues to unfold.
Oh, that's a very good scrum from Rams. Starting to find their mojo again.
Willett's kick didn't go the distance that he wanted it to, so the Rams will have a line out. 8 outside the 22 northern end of NZCIS. Excellent crowd here around the whole rectangle of the field.
Be interesting to see what Rams do here. Are they going to try the back of the line out to get some space for the backs to attack, or just try and win it at the front where it's probably a bit more reliable?
So Hunt with the line out. They go to the back, overthrown. Saxon's got it. The reinforcements arrive for the Villagers. And Ferreira. Oh, knocked on by Petone. And now Yeti Ty Campbell. Can he punish them for that mistake? He certainly is going to. And Yeti Ty Campbell scores. A brilliant try off an error by Petone.
Yeti, again, like, he's a big man, but he's also got a step and he's elusive. And as I said earlier, his pace is something that a lot of people don't credit him for, but he covers that ground really quickly.
So 11 points to 14 with the conversion to come. An easy one for Liam Slight. And this is an opportunity here for Upper Hutt now, getting Campbell more involved in the game. Be able to slip open and get some more gaps in the Petone defence.
Yeah, little things make such a difference in the game, and coughing that up right in that part of the field with the field so spread, Tony will be ruining that.
So conversion for Liam Slight makes it 14 points to 13. A 1 point ball game. The Villagers still in the lead. And we've got about 4 minutes remaining in the first half. Of course, 2 years ago, Petone had a semi-final against Oriental Rongotai, and they had to play 2 10-minute periods of extra time. The score still remained the same, but they missed out because Oriental Rongotai were the first team to score. And unfortunately, that's gone over the touch and goal line, and so we're going to come all the way back to halfway.
Yeah, that's unfortunate for Tony. They would have liked to have played in that bit of territory and then gone forward from there. Restart on halfway with half-time looming is not exactly a great way to start.
Last scrum for the half. Fire!
Coming towards a better patch of the field.
We fire here.
Looks pretty perfect to me.
It does. The last Ram scrum was very strong, so it'd be interesting to see what Petone can do there to put some pressure on. Big Nev in the second row might have had an influence there.
Probably stabilising the scrum a bit more.
Just have a look at the loose head, please. He's going to start going in.
So Brightwell feeds it in. Petone looked to twist, but it's out in time for the Rams. And Dawson back out to Tukakino. Good tackle there by Tom Carter. And Upper Hutt now. Spread it out to the back line through Sinelli. And Brightwell back out to Fido. Looking to keep this fast pace going here. Dawson, wrapped around well. Glenn Redbrook thinks he's got over the top, but to no avail, said Charlie Harris.
Yeah, great tackle there by John O'Bailey. If that one wasn't made, they would have been opened up completely.
Now back out to Slide, who's at first receiver. Now they look to cut open through Svensson. The penalty's coming out here. High tackle. It's going to be a double blast to the whistle. So let's have a listen in. It's going to be a card. And it's going to be Rory Willett, who is going to go to the bin for 10 minutes.
Yeah, unfortunate that, but the laws of the game are pretty clear on the high tackles now. You've got to try and get those chop tackles in.
They're just finding the mark. High tackle with a yellow card, so a shot at goal here for Liam Slight. This one, about probably 42 metres away from the posts. Interesting angle with that breeze coming through. That might help guide it through the posts. We'll wait and see.
Yeah, we've got a breeze coming from the north now going across the field. I do wonder if Rams might not be better off choosing to put that into the corner with one player down. Although not a forward, they could have still exploited that out wide.
So Slight, has it got the distance? It has. It's a beautiful kick. 3 points extra for Upper Hutt Rams. And they are ahead 16 points to 14.
Yeah, nice work there by Chop. He's been a solid kicker for the last couple of years, and he's a guy I know works very hard on his game.
Have you been stopping? Have you been stopping?
Come on, boys!
So the restart through by Kerry Jones. Be mindful of this wind.
Oh, they wanted to catch
This
it.
one is in the 22. And run up well here by the Rams. Now they stretch it out.
Nice, Craig.
Good tackle there by
Nice, Craig.
Hurstich and also Harry Rankin. Brightwell decides to kick it into touch. And so that will be half-time here at NZCIS. And it is the home side, Upper Hutt, ahead 16 points to 14. And, well, pretty score swinging about widely. Petone got out to a great start. Upper Hutt crawled their way back, and that yellow card could be quite costly with about 8 minutes. Petone down to 14, John.
Yeah, I think so. You know, if I was Petone in the second half, I'd just be looking to get that territory going again. I think you're really exposed if you're in your own half with one down.
All right, folks. Well, we'll be back in about 5 minutes for the second half. Welcome back to NZCIS and a game of moments. It's Petone 14 and Upper Hutt 16. One half of footy to go. And who will make it into the Jubilee Cup final for 2026? Petone down to 14, a yellow card to Rory Willett. So they've got about 8 minutes left. A man down. The second half is underway. Petone, don't appear to be any changes for them yet. And looking at Upper Hutt, just the injury to Tavis Polglaze midway through the first half. So here's Waikari Jones. Looks for the cross kick. That's gone straight to Slight, who eats that up very well. And that's a nicely guided kick by Slight. Ferreira having to run back just outside his own try line. And Ferreira's kick hasn't found touch. Underneath it is Yeti Ty Campbell. Watch out, folks. Here goes the Richter scale. Carter brings him down. 5 out from the 22. Eastern side of NZCIS. And so Upper Hutt with the attacking opportunity now. Can they get an overlap? Here's Jack Wright crashing through into the 22. Now stretching out to the left-hand side. Here's Dawson. Dawson Smith wrapped up well. And they look to cut them open. Took a keynote. And unfortunately that ball's been grounded back inside the in goal. But Charlie Harris has ruled. It has been carried back, I think. And so it's going to be a scrum for the Rams.
Oh, great attacking opportunity here from the Rams. Field's wide open and Tony one man down. You'd think they'd go hands and just try and push it into the corner for a try.
A big moment, start of this first half. 16-14, the scrum for the Rams. Tony's had the better of the scrums in this match, but
yeah,
Rams have built up into this game through the scrums already.
Yeah, Rams are certainly bringing it back in the scrums. They last couple before half-time have been pretty good.
Looks like we could have a change coming up here. Kingston Hill in jersey 19 for Tony could be coming on to the field soon.
Yeah, Kingston, a bit of a silent assassin. Yeah, been very good for Silverstream for the last couple of years.
Of course, didn't play for the Colts today. Axel Dakin didn't either. Saw their score, 19-all in the Colts against Hutt Old Boys Marist. Free kick against Petone.
Ooh.
And they tap and they run it. And they crash towards the line. Charis is reaching it. They got the ball down. He can't see anything, so play on still. Still reaching in. Advantage has been played. This ball short. Referee Harris is going to come back for the penalty.
Oh, it's not looking good for Petone.
He hasn't gone for the double blast of the whistle, so that could probably be fortune there for the Villagers. But for Upper Hutt, I think they'll just go for the old tap and run again. They're lining it up. Ball to Sinelli. And they crash forward. Still short of the line. Back out to Upper Neru. Connor Tuivao in the midst of that one. Still trying to penetrate this Villagers' defence. And that's another penalty advantage.
Such a hard part of the field to defend on.
Now they stretch it out to Yeti Ty Campbell. And Yeti Ty Campbell has his second try.
Yeah, another great bit of work there from Rams trying to find that space. And Yeti so elusive for a big man.
Well, great work there by Yeti Ty Campbell, product of Scots College. His father, Adam, is one of the coaches of the Upper Hutt side today. Petone being a man down, just caught short there that time.
Yeah, game management's not working for Petone at the moment. Playing the game in the wrong part of the field, not working out how to get down there where they can apply some pressure. And being a man down just compounds that.
So Liam Slight to line up this conversion attempt. Definitely got the distance. And it bounces in after hitting the upright. So another conversion for Liam Slight, and that makes it 23 points to 14.
Yeah, I'm sure we're having a beer later on to celebrate that one.
Jared Hurstich has left the field, replaced by Kingston Hill.
Yeah, Kingston, silent assassin for Silverstream first 15 for the last couple of years. Cleans up a lot of crap and goes forward.
So, restart here by Petone. And Upper Hutt's 22. Tupakino runs it into contact, just outside their own 22. And it's a big break here. Brightwell running freely. He needs the support. Driven back here by Kerry Jones in defence. Here's Slight. Big run here again by Campbell. Out to Svensson. William Davis does well, and that ball has rolled into touch, but it's come off a Petone player. And a bit of push and shove to make up for it. Even Andy McCarthy's involved, the photographer.
Yeah, I imagine there's a bit of feeling out there. Petone will be frustrated. Things just not going their way.
So, referee Harris just letting things cool down.
Yeah, Petone's going to have to put a bit of pressure on this line out and win it so they can get back down here. At the moment, they seem to just be compounding error upon error, and that'll be really frustrating for them.
They go to the front this time for Fido. It's been stripped by Tuival. So Connor with the support of his brother Heath. They both wear the pink headgear so their mother can identify them on the field. And the high kick here from Waikari Jones. Svensson, safe pair of hands, fires it back towards Slight. He's centre field, finds a big opportunity. And it's that man again, Yeti Tai Campbell. He's into the 22. And he's been brought down by Pepe. And so Seno Sinelli, centre field. Sinelli still going. He could go. He's over. Sinelli fends off 2 Rams.
Yeah, great carry there from Neo. Hit it with pace. Bit of a spin to dislodge the tacklers, and then over he went. Well done to him.
And so 2 big tries. Start the second half for the Upper Hutt Rams. But Tony must be close to being back to 15, and how desperate will they need the extra man back on the field?
Yeah, they've got a hell of a lot of work to do in the next 20, 30 minutes. They'll be ruining the fact they can't get out of their own half to put some pressure on. And as much as they're probably capable of getting some long-range tries when they've got their full 15 on, it's it's not the easy way to score in these games. It's as Rams just proved.
Successful conversion for Liam Slight. So 30 points to 15. Still plenty of time in the second half.
Yeah, far from lost, but they do have to score.
Yep.
And they have to score soon.
Thompson Takapua about to be coming on. I think he's going to be replacing Rory Willett, I think.
Yeah, it's interesting to see if he plays first 5 or fullback. He's capable in both positions.
Safely into touch here for the Rams.
It's really great to see Tommy back on again. The knee injury that's kept him out for best part of 2 years now started in 2024 when Silverstream were playing Farms North Boys High in the Hurricanes semi-final, and then it sort of partially came right, and he did it again in round 4 in 2025. So real journey to have him back, because he's a super quality player.
Certainly is. He's out there now, so we'll see what that does to the backline changes for the Villagers.
Yeah, well done there. That's it. They had to secure that one.
Now Ferreira. Petone for a rare opportunity at the start of the second half of the ball on attack. There's Letu Fair. Oh, this has been turned over by the Rams, so ball security concern for the Villagers at present. And Davis under pressure from Mellon. Oh, he's done well. And we're going to come all the way back because went over out in the fall, I think. No penalty.
There we go. That's
very long call, that one.
just what Petone needed, right? They can get a bit of field position now and then launch off that. 15 back on the field. this is time to get a try.
Opportunity now in the 22 for the Villagers. And they really do need to make this opportunity count.
Yeah, this game's been about moments, and this is a moment that Petone have to capitalise on.
So, Villagers walking into the line. Go the back to Schrader.
Yeah, well done there, Archie.
And they put the drive on. There's a good work here by the Villagers. And there's a penalty advantage to play with if they need it. Ferreira gets the penalty. Wants to go for a dart and a run, but wasn't on the mark. What'd you do here, John? Another line out?
I think you have to. I think, you know, what are they, 16 points behind now? I think they have to go and back themselves. There's a bit of time to go. Penalties could pull it back, but you're in the right part of the field, and you know the way the game's structured these days, it's hard not to give away penalties when you're defending your own 22.
Well, Lester Malolo coming on for Petone, replacing Tom Carter. Of course, Lester back with Petone this year after about nearly 3 or 4 years away of injury. He did pick up a hamstring injury in McBain. He is back now with his hamstring wrapped up. Schrader feeds it. They drive over. They're short of the line. Sexton.
Unlucky not to get called for sacking that, I think.
I think so. They've got an advantage to play with. Here's William Davis. Back out to Lester Malolo. Can he get it down? Just short of the posts. They've got the advantage to play with if they need. Now they go again. Litchafia. Still there. Try time, is it? Not yet. Now Ferreira. High pass over the top to Waikari Jones. And he goes in for his second try.
Yeah, that's exactly what Petone needed to get back in the game.
Well, Jacob Waikari Jones, he's a CrossFit instructor during the week. Something you never see John and I do.
Yeah, no. No, not me, mate.
No, definitely not that.
No. I still try and chase the boys around at practice, but it's only the 150 kg props who stay behind me now. And I haven't got one of those this year.
Yes. So an important conversion here for Jacob Waikari Jones. This to make it 30 points to 21. Blockbuster start to the second half.
Lollies. Here, I'm sure they won't mind if you still one log.
Conversion successful.
Yeah, crucial kick that. So very much Petone have to focus on next job, securing this ball, working out how they get back down there again. I'm sure those conversations were going on as the kick was being taken.
Exactly right, of course, without the duties of Logan Henry. He's part of the Lions squad, so not eligible to play today. Andy Logan does the goal kicking for Petone. So 13 minutes gone in the second half. It is 30 points to 21, and it's a restart here by Upper Hutt. Smith. Straight down to Petone outside the 22. And here's Kingston Hill. He's about 6 outside the 22 now. Finds Heath Tuival, his teammate from Silverstream last year. Super competitive start to the second half. Ferreira decides to go for the box kick. Oh,
Yeah,
bounces awkwardly. Play on is the call. Trying to crash through here, Upper Hutt. Petone looking to hold them up. It looks like they might have turned it over. They have.
Yes.
The arm's out.
Yeah, I think that was stripped off Nev Apinero.
And Ferreira back out to Waikari Jones. Here's Jermaine Pepe. Gives it out to Malolo. And that advantage is over from Petone advantage, so we'll come back for an Upper Hutt scrum. But the opportunity was there for the Villagers.
Tommy.
Let's have a look at some of the scores from around the grounds.
So we've got Hutt Boys 29 down by 3 against Tawa, who are 32. And OBU 25 to the Axemen 29.
Oh, wow.
It's a bit surprising. And then in Harlem Cup, we've got Paraplum 25 and MSP 13.
Wow, pretty much all the games are swinging back and forth into the scoreline. All pretty high scoring too.
Interesting to see Sineo's son Elliot tight head.
Yeah.
A position he hated playing when he was at school.
Reset scrum here.
Remember the first time I asked him to go and play tight head, he popped his head up after that scrum and looked at me. He goes, I don't want to do that anymore, John.
So front rowers just speaking their words of wisdom, along with Charlie Harris.
In fact, if I'm not wrong, I think he's been there all game, actually.
Yeah. Well, of course, after this game, with match finishes, we've got to pick a player of the match. Joe's Garage $20 voucher. That's what we'll decide after this game.
Oh, Heath Turfow's got the better of Neo there.
Oh, that's been knocked on, is it? No! Oh, no. Well, Charlie Harris said not back, but assistant referee Ben Van Berkel has said no, it was a knock on. So I suppose you can't argue with the chairman and the president of the Referees Association running touch. So.
Yeah, you won't get a lot of change out of that.
Well, here's a good replacement coming on for Upper Hutt. Josh Love coming on in jersey 21. And is that it's Eli Hunt coming off by the looks of it.
Yeah, that scrum there, led by Heath Turfow at loose head, putting so much pressure on Neo there. That's what led that turnover.
And so Leon Tuiloma, who's been playing 7 today, has gone back to his usual position of hooker. And Josh Mallon is now into the flanks, back from the wing.
Yeah.
Bit of versatility.
You got to have it these days. I say it to my boys all the time. Sometimes the number on your back is just a number.
We've seen that this year in Super Rugby with Lester Whainanuku going from the centres to the 7 jersey.
Yeah, one of our second fives at Stream this year is a former loose forward, making a good fist of it.
Of course, another player that played for Upper Hutt the last 2 years, but he's been at Wainui this season, is Manuel Solomona. Of course, he was another one that Blanca turned centre.
Yeah, that's right. He was a second five for us, and in one game we begged to play number 8, and we gave it to him, and he said, I don't want to go back there again.
So Ferreira feeds the scrum. Solid here by the Rams.
Yeah.
Now out to Waikari Jones. Here's Lester. Mololo. Big pass out the top to William Davis. Davis still going. Those bouncy feet. He was a deputy head boy at St. Pat's Silverstream last year. Back up to Schrader. Malolo. Oh, loose pass. Waikari Jones tidies it up. Straightens. And it's a penalty for Petone. Not rolling away is the call.
Yeah, I think they might have been unlucky with that one.
He's pinged Jade Lange there for not rolling away. Looks like kick down towards this, just short of the, about 8 away from the line.
Yeah, it's a pretty useful position to be in. A fairly good chance here, I think. Petone will drive this, and be surprised if they don't have a drive at the back of the line out again off Archie Schrader. Look like they're setting up for it. Archie's looking very keen.
Having a good game, Archie Schrader today.
Oh, that was interesting.
That was an interesting tactic there one.
Don't
get the drive.
Don't think that was planned.
So here's Connor Tuival looking to tidy things up here for Petone. Trailing 30 points to 21.
Some pretty solid defence there from Rams.
Nearly midway through the second half. A place in the Jubilee Cup final is on the line. Now they go again. Letufia, is he isolated? No, he's not.
Well, he's a bit unlucky, I think.
Here's Jordan Glenn Bradbrook. He's been wrapped up well. Good tackle there by Dawson Smith.
Oh, yeah, well done there from Rams, getting up there and making that spot tackle.
Excellent work indeed from the Rams on defence here at this present stage. And they're pushing Petone back towards their own 22-metre line.
Yeah, the defence is willing.
So the Villagers now. Saxon. Big pass over the top to Thompson. Takapoa! Try time for Petone.
Oh, what a great return for Tommy, being able to get that try in his game back.
Well, could this be a late surge here by the Villagers?
Yep, they certainly had the rub of the green for the last 6 or 7 minutes, so if they can maintain that, it's all on.
So 30 points to 26. And this conversion here for Waikari Jones is just outside the 22, just inside from the southern touchline. Looks like Conley Alexander's going to be coming on for the Villagers. He'll be replacing Caleb Saxon.
Go now.
So, an important kick. Waikari Jones's conversion. Oh, bounces off the upright. So, unsuccessful. But it's a 4-point ball game here at NZCIS. 30 points to 26 with roughly about 19 minutes to go.
Talking with Connor Tuifa early in the week about his captaincy, he's very much about what's next. Let's get on to our next job. So I'm sure they're going to be talking very much about regaining possession and getting back down there again.
It's his second year as captain for the Villagers.
Yeah, quite an accolade for a young man, but he does have some real leadership qualities.
So the restart here by Smith. Down and towards the 22. Secured well here by Petone. Back down towards Liam Slight. Passes midfield to Smith. And Smith with a big kick. Goes into the heads of Jermaine Pepe. And Pepe kicks us towards our commentary position. Nearly assassinated.
That's right. I saw it coming, but to be fair, I thought I was okay, Brad.
Yeah. You don't want to see me catch a rugby ball. It's not that great. Well, they're ringing the changes here up a Hutt.
Yep, Swade Brightwell coming off. Swade's had a very industrious game today. A quality halfback, stream halfback in the winning team of 2018.
Well, and a pretty experienced replacement halfback as well, Kay McKesson, in his 108th game.
It was great work by Connor Tuifa disrupting that.
He has been a menace this season at line-out time, Connor.
Yeah, not the tallest guy in the world, but great leap and great anticipation. Yep. Tommy will be chasing this boxy. Oh, didn't quite go as planned.
No. Kicked like a bit of a dead duck, that one. Well, Hef Tuivel's just taking a while to get up. But he's a tough cookie. He'll continue on. Now Jermaine Pepe again. Back out to William Davis. Davis, good tackle by Upper Hutt. So Bailey. Knows one thing, Bailey, and that is to straighten up.
Yeah, he's a real workhorse, John O'Bailey. Does the little things to a high standard. Oh, there we go.
It's a penalty, holding on.
And you know, you'd be inclined to take a kick at goal here.
Well, Liam Slight, he was kicking them in that direction before the game. And it is Jubilee Cup semi-final action. So you take the points when they're on offer.
Yeah, and look, Rams have been under a bit of pressure for a while, so a kick, yep, there we go. A kick will take a bit of pressure off, allow the troops to get some water on, have a conversation, work out what they're going to do next.
So Liam Slight this afternoon. 3 conversions, 3 penalties. This is 4th penalty attempt. Worked hard on his off-season Liam Slight, trained by former Upper Hutt Ram and Toby Crosby.
You know, he looks in great shape this year.
So Slight's kick. Definitely got the distance, and it's through the posts. And it's another 3 points for Liam Slight.
Yeah, that was a great decision and a great kick to back it up. Puts the pressure firmly back on Petone now.
So 33 points to 26. 16 Mitchell Talpole's come on for the Upper Hutt Rams. There's ninth game. So the restart by Rakari Jones down and towards the 22. And you can start to see those late afternoon shadows appear at NZCIS. There's Wakari Jones again. Skip back out to Pepe. And Jermaine Pepe with the run. He cuts open, he needs the support. Back out to Ferreira, it's a high tackle.
Yeah, but high.
It'll just be a penalty, no further sanction probably needed.
No, he was dipping as it went in.
And so Jordan Glenn Bradbrook working hard out to Davis. He can't get it, but will come back for the penalty. It's a double blast of the whistle.
Oh dear.
Wow, he was pretty quick on that one, Harris.
Yeah, well, I think he's getting advice from Ben Van Berkel, so he had a pretty good view of it.
Looks like Kapaongo Katoa could be coming on for the Villagers soon. So it's just got to be a warning here for Upper Hutt. It looks like we might have lost Charlie's mic. But we definitely know what the call is for. So, healthy kick into touch. The Hiftuival's afternoon has finished. And Katoa is coming on. Katoa, he knows how to get close to the try line.
Yeah, a great injection of a guy like that. He can come on, he can carry hard. There we go, back in the line. It's been where they've been all day.
There's Alexander back out to Jordan Glenn Bradbrook. They're about 10 away from the western touchline. And they're looking to keep saying this fast-paced game here, the Villagers. Ferreira, Waikari Jones, Jordan Glenn. Back out to Jermaine Pepe. Pepe, well, he's been looking to be held up here by Dawson Smith. It wasn't called him all, so that was lucky for the Villagers. There's Katoa. Katoa gets it off to Ferreira. And Harry Rankin into the heavy contact. Still going is Harry Rankin. Is it going to be called a maul? It is. So they're going to have to use this. And this will probably be turned over. And it will be. So great defence by Upper Hutt.
Just noticed the last couple of carries by Petone have been quite upright. And, you know, I know the boys like to go upright to get that extra metre or two, but if we're not winning the ball back, you've got to question if that's the right tactic or not.
Now Upper Hutt will have the scrum. It is inside their own 22. Petone, well, yeah, scrum's been pretty solid.
Maintaining pressure's key part of the game these days, and those little pressure reliefs with things like that are just things that need to be managed better, I think, when you want to be successful.
That'll be another reset scrum. We've got about 12 minutes to go here.
Yep.
NZCIS.
New prop syndrome, always trying to establish yourself in that first engagement.
Well, here's some score updates while we're waiting for that scrum.
Yeah, Hutt Old Boys 36 and Tawa 32. OBU 25. The Axemen still up 29. And Paraplum 35, MSP 13.
So thrilling action around the grounds, and it's a thriller here too as well. 33 points to 26. Upper Hutt ahead of a late resurgent Petone. They've got a scrum here, Upper Hutt. Petone put the shove on. Oh, but they're going to get a penalty advantage here, Upper Hutt.
Yeah, I couldn't quite see exactly what was going on in that scrum, but looked like Petone tried.
Oh, look at this. The excellent run by Yeti Ty Campbell to Love. Love gaining good metres on the field that he looks after during the week. Tui Loma. Yeti Tai Campbell still down in back play for the Rams. Here's Apaneru. Oh, this is excellent play here. The Rams now about 12 away.
Yeah, Petone D is a little bit disorganised. They've got to get connected. Kind of Tuafale waving them across.
Now right. Looks to straighten.
Yeah, Nev Apaneru limping. He's got a bit of a sore knee from days gone by.
Well, Campbell's back up on his feet. I think he just took a bit of a heavy tackle. A bit winded. But he is slowly coming back. He's still down on his haunches and back play. Here's Tui Loma now. Right on the 22-metre line. It's been knocked on, unfortunately, there by the Rams. And so Petone will have a scrum outside their own 22-metre line.
Yeah, you can see that the Rams didn't have a whole lot of intention on going wide there. They didn't. Their attack was pretty narrow. They were just going to go forward.
Well, change of halfback here as Ferreira is going to be replaced by Axel Dakin. Dakin, who's mainly playing for the Colts, playing on the bench for the Premiers today. This will be game number 6 for him.
Yeah, Axel, he came to Stream in 2025. He's a very quick young man, and he's quite an elusive runner too. He finds gaps that don't really look like gaps, so maybe his running game can come into play today.
Well, great game by Cam Ferreira, first game back from injury.
Yeah, no, he'd be proud of his game today.
So, Petone scrum just outside their own 22. About 9 minutes to go in this semi-final.
I think Katoa just has to manage the scrum a little bit and not inspire the wrath of Charlie.
Oh, solid here for the Villagers. Oh, it's unmessy at the back. They've done well. Here's Jermaine Pepe, back out to Davis. And they wrap around Davis very quickly. William Davis this season, 11 tries.
Yeah, hasn't not a lot of opportunity today. It's been well marked.
Bouncing further, here's Dakin, back out to Letufia. He gets up towards halfway. Oh, loose pass, Katoa has to tidy up. Jordan Glenn, back out to Lester Malolo. And Malolo gets around the tackle of Campbell.
Yeah, a bit high in that last tackle, but no call.
Here's Harry Rankin, supported by Katoa. Now, here's Jordan Glenn. Oh, he didn't quite get it away. Upper Hutt have it back, and here's Fetson. He slips. They're looking to hold him up here, but they have to release him now. His knees are on the ground. Now they stretch it out wide. It's messy here for the Rams. Play on is the call. Now here they go. Tukakino. He gains 8 metres inside Petone's half. McCashin back out to right. Right sees a gap. He's just short of the 10-metre mark. McCashin now stretching out. Oh, great passage of passing here. As Yeti Tai Campbell looks to fend off. Well pass out to Tui Loma.
Yeah, Jordan Glenn went a bit high there and paid the price.
And slow coming here for the Rams as McCashin goes down the short side. And thrown back into the turf there by Mololo. Now centre field with Hapaneru. Ball's there and available for Dawson. Back into Taupou. 7 minutes remaining in the semi-final. And here's Svensson. Katoa brings him down. Now here they go. Dawson again. Dawson Smith. Wrapped up quickly. 5 outside the 22.
Yeah, Rams doing really well to manage that possession.
Oh, he's an up player down, Dawson Smith. He's not looking too flash. Now back out to Mellon.
There's a few Rams players starting to get a little bit isolated, but Petone can't quite.
Well, they got them stretch here for Tui Loma. Tui Loma, unfortunately. Oh, bit of a shot from the background there. But the Rams supporters being ushered back. That's mainly their dugout, their player dugout, actually. Bit of substitutions happening here now. Jordan Salui coming on in jersey 18 for Petone, replacing Harry Rankin.
Yeah, we've got about just over 5 minutes to play. It's 7 points down, and we're in the wrong part of the field. Well, Petone's in the wrong part of the field, I should say. They need to start pulling something out of the hat now to get down there.
Well, jersey 19 for Upper Hutt is coming on, replacing Josh Ballin in 14. There's Josh Hunt. He left Silverstream in 2004. It was my year, and he's still playing rugby.
Gee, that's a good effort, isn't it? And actually, more to the point there, he's still playing Premier Rugby at that age
Exactly,
as well.
that's right.
Not mucking around in the junior grades.
No, exactly right.
Yeah, that man deserves a beer, doesn't he?
Let's go, Jordan!
So, 5.5 minutes left. 33-26. Will it be Upper Hutt to contest for their first Jubilee Cup, or Petone get back into their first final since 2022. Thompson Takapawa gets around the tackle, McCashin. There's a draw at full time. It goes to extra time. Here's Dakin. Stretching out to the backs. Malolo back out to Davis. And William Davis.
There we go. He's got a half break there.
Oh, he's got an opportunity. Right on halfway now, Petone. Here's Bailey. Bailey straightens. Offloads wildly. Back out to Thompson Takapawa. He just slows it down. Play on is the call. And Jordan Salui crashing through. Now they go again. You can really feel the tension rising here at NZCIS. A place in the final at stake. And Salui, this is a big pass out to Katoa. Jordan Glenn, it's been knocked backwards as the call. Work here by Kingston Hill. Jordan Glenn again. Back out to Dakin. Dakin offloads it out to Schrader. Schrader, big dummy pass out to Tuival. Connor Tuival. Down out to the 22. And the Rams are back on defence inside their own half. There's a penalty advantage to play with. Now they go here. Out to Davis. William Davis is growing into this game. And we'll come back for the penalty.
Well, they won't be taking any kicks at goal at this stage of the game.
It's offside. Petone need a converted try to level it up.
Yep. A few sore bodies out there, people slow to get off the ground. John O'Bailey looks in a bit of pain, but he's a tough competitor, Jono. I'm sure he'll work through that.
He really comes off the field, John O'Bailey. And the Rams player down here in back play. Don't know who it is, John. Is that, it's not Campbell, no.
No, it could be Tuiloma, I think.
Well, if it is Tui Loma, he's had a strong shift today. Well, we've got about 3 minutes left in this game. Let's have a look at some of the scores before we get into the nit and gritty.
Yep, so Hutt Old Boys are 43-32 over Tawa. OBU down 25-41 to the Axemen. And Paraplum 35-13 over MSP.
Wow. Wellington could be into a Hardham Cup final.
Well, this is a crucial line out for Petone. They've got to win this and get some go forward if they want to stay in this game.
An important line out too for them. Connolly Alexander with the line out throw. They go to the back, into the hands of Bailey. They don't contest Upper Hutt. Now back out to Jordan Glenn Bradbrook. About 8 away from the line. Battle stations for the Rams. Katoa! Is he over the line? No, he's short. Still going here, the Villagers. Is it on the line? It's not, it's held up. It's going to be a goal line dropout.
Oh. Only about 3 minutes to go. They really needed to get that over the line.
And Upper Hutt, they'll just want to bang this as far as they can down the field. But they're sore. Look at them. Even Jack Wright. He's taking his time getting off the paddock.
Well, he's done a truckload of work today, Jack Wright.
And so Dawson Smith with the goal line dropout. It's down towards St. Louis. And here you go, folks. The Richter scale pumps. St. Louis. He's got the high tackle penalty as well. Advantage there for him. Now, Petone. Letufia. 10 inside the 22. Here is Axel Dakin. Dakin out to Schrader. Schrader, has he got on the line? He's short. And Dakin reaching in forensically. That's a penalty, is it? It is. Is it going to be a yellow card? It's a double blast of the whistle. It's all heating up here at NZCIS.
Well, my heart's beating pretty
It's a
hard
card.
now.
It's a yellow card for the Rams. And it's Svensson. Svensson has gone to the bin. And Petone are going to go for a scrum.
Boy, that was a bit unlucky. They give me a yellow card, but they don't give him a penalty try.
No.
There's some skinny margin there.
Oh, there is. Wow, we're saving the most frantic rugby to last. And it's a Villagers scrum.
Well, with one down on the back line, yeah, a scrum would be the right idea.
26-33. Upper Hutt on defence. Well, we've got about a minute left, but it's all down to the watch of Charlie Harris. And Upper Hutt are down to 14. If it's a draw on full time, we go to extra time.
You can watch high level rugby, but coming watching club rugby that's this exciting, you're getting value for your money.
Oh, it's just outstanding. The local game, it's at its best. It's a strong scrum for the Villagers. Now they go out. Oh,
Yes.
Brian Curry Jones has got a hat-trick. He has got a hat-trick in the Jubilee Cup semi-final. Look at this scrum in the ME replay. Off the back. And by Kerry Jones, he catches the napping Upper Hutt. And now, 33-31 with the conversion to come.
Well, out in front, you might as well say it's 33 all. So with time nearly up on the clock, it's referee's time now.
It is. It's going to be extra time.
Well, there we go.
We are into extra time, folks. 33 all.
Right, be still my beating heart.
Well, and how it works here, if it's from memory 2 years ago, we'll play 2 10-minute periods of extra time. Now, it comes down to, if it's still a draw at the end of that, first score. Well, we'll get that confirmed for you very soon. 10 each way is definitely confirmed. So we're going to have 2 periods of extra time. And if you're Petone, you're a man up. Because Upper Hutt's down to 14.
Yeah, that's going to be massively valuable. You can see the hands on knees in the last 10 minutes. A lot of walking going on. Guys are absolutely out on their feet there. Potentially the team that can manage the fitness and the GPE, as we say, getting into position early is the team that's going to win it.
Well, it's been an exciting game so far, but we need a bit of a quick breather before extra time, John. So we're just going to take a little bit of a break. Welcome back, folks, as we descend into extra time. Late try, Jacob Waikeri Jones, and the conversion by him as well.
So, Brad, what's the going rate for overtime when you're a guest commentator?
Oh, geez. Oof. You're just lucky it's not a public holiday, John.
That's right, it'd be time and a half, wouldn't it?
Exactly. So how it works, folks, 2 periods of 10 minutes. And if it's still a draw at the end of extra time, it goes down to total tries. And if it's standing on form at the moment, it is Petone.
Just looking at some of these guys as they get in position, they're pretty tired out there. Be a battle of attrition, I think.
So, extra time 1. 10 minutes is underway.
Oh, it's a great catch there.
Petone 2 years ago played extra time against Oriental Rongotai, and they're back at it again today.
Oh, just watching Liam Slight run back for that one. He is not looking good. He's got a real hobble in the step.
He's been he's had a little issue with his right knee, I think, this season. Here's Thompson. Takapoa! Takapoa still going. He's into the 22. Davis is still going. Oh, it's a try. The corner is in. It's a try to Thompson Takapoa.
Wow,
what a start for the Villagers.
Yeah, it's a real fairy tale today for Tommy. 2 tries on his return, and he looked really good down there, weaving in and out. Had them bamboozled, so yeah, fantastic.
Wow, what a start to extra time 1. And it's going to be Waikeri Jones, who's only missed the 1 kick today. And that was from a similar angle in the second half. So 38-33.
Yeah, just the start Petone needed, and with Rams being down 1, it was always a challenge to get that defence in place going to it when you're playing it on edge. We've just heard through the referee's mic, it's take the kick and kick long.
And the conversion has been unsuccessful. So we do have some full-time scores from the other ones. Hutt Boys Maris, John, are into their 2nd Jubilee Cup final.
Yeah, 43-22 over Tawa. And we've got OBU 32-21 over the Axemen. 32-41 down the X-Men, and Paraplum 35-25 over MSP.
And that Wellington OBU score is correct. So, Wellington are into a Hardham Cup final. What a season they've had.
Yeah, big comeback from the bad years of not too far back.
Well, it's down here to Jacob Waikeri Jones. And he's kicked this one safely into touch.
Yeah, that's exactly what they needed to do, get out of that danger zone.
Well, here's an interesting one. Tavis Polglaze is back, so obviously it wasn't an injury substitution. It must have been what they call a tactical substitution.
Well, that'll be interesting to find out the detail on that, because he didn't look good when he went off.
Well, and Upaniru is heading off the paddock. So I think they're up out of searching for some speed.
Well, they'll get that with Tavis. He's good around the field. He's got a big motor on him.
Time back on.
Yeah.
Play on is the call. There was pleas for not straight. Now straightening up here for Upper Hutt. They're right on halfway. McCashin back out to Hunt. Josh Hunt. He would love to be in a Jubilee Cup final. Now Yeti Ty Campbell, a man that can make magic from nothing.
Yeah, he's been very impressive today, hasn't he?
Sure has been. Napman.
Oh,
good tackle.
That's great work there.
Katoa.
Katoa diving over the top, bit risky there, but...
got out of the way. Very lucky indeed. Here's Wright. Oh, back out again. Oh, there's a few players looking a bit sore here for the Rams. But one's got cramp. One was a bit slow off his knee.
We'll get a
and we'll come back for a knock on.
No.
So Jack Wright is back up, and the other, he's still stretching out.
Yeah, they certainly need Jack Wright out there today with these last few minutes, because he's he's such a workhorse. He just gets so much stuff done off the ball, and when he does have the ball, he always makes an impact. Not the biggest man in the world, but he's got a heart the size of a lion.
So just time off again, by the looks of it. 4 minutes gone and extra time 1.
Well, I can tell you that at the break, at the end of regular play, the Petone bench were very excited. They were feeling very bullish about things. So let's hope for them that that comes to fruition.
Probably out of all the teams in Wellington Club Rugby, Upper Hutt and Petone have probably been the fittest teams this season.
Yeah, well, the game has been played at pace today.
We've got a beautiful field to play it on too as well. It's allowed for this exciting rugby. Big push here at scrum time.
A massive scrum there for
Well, they
Petone.
get it out. And the Campbell knocks it on. And so Petone through Jordan Glenn. Bang it down towards Josh Love.
That's right.
16 tries in his Upper Hutt career. Used to play under 85 rugby for Eastbourne.
Yeah,
Trey, it's a penalty for Petone. They are isolated there, Upper Hutt. What do you do here, John? Shot at goal?
right on halfway. I don't know if we've got quite, or Petone's quite got the kicking chops for that, so you might have to bang it down into the corner. At least you're in the right part of the field to capitalise on, I think, what is a slightly superior line out.
Oh, change of field direction here. They didn't notice anyone here for Upper Hutt. Oh, nearly took out a lady in the crowd. She managed to turn around quickly. She was on her phone.
Make you laugh or you want to be serious to me?
Right, this is a great attacking opportunity for Petone here.
So here we are in the 22.
Be interesting to see if Rams decide to not engage on the line and if they drive it.
Well, they did that quite a bit in the second half, John, didn't they?
Yeah.
They didn't really engage at all. Here's straight up.
Yeah, they're engaged now, so here we go.
Here's Connolly Alexander. Didn't play 2 weeks ago. He was at some High Rocks CrossFit Championships in Australia.
Oh, they'll be paying dividends from today then.
Oh, yes, that's right. Here we go, Dakin. Oh, he's up high into the tackle of Netman. And they go through. And Kingston Hill. Going to have to drive him back. He does.
He had his knees on the ground, so they can't be held up.
Now they're going to stretch it out, Petone. Can they get it on the line? Dakin. Back out to Waikari Jones. He's got 4 tries. Waikari Jones has try number 4.
Yeah, you can see in the lead up to that he'd seen the space, he'd seen where the opportunity was.
Gee whiz.
Rams stretched with one player off the field. Great decision.
4 tries for Jacob Waikari Jones, along with 3 conversions to make this 33.
Yeah, just looking at over the Petone bench there, a lot of smiles on faces over there.
Still plenty of time to go in this game. There's even a lot of mathematics to play here. We've got to count the tries as well too. If it's still a draw at full time, end of extra time number 2.
Yeah, I think in situations like this, as it was in probably halfway through the second half there, the mental fortitude comes into play. You know, can you can you dig deep? Can you get your mind in a position to drive your body forward again?
Well, 45-33. Yeah, just over 2 minutes left in extra time number 1.
Well, it's the ideal start for Petone. You can see there that Petone is limping a bit.
Well, we can confirm the Harden Cup final for next week. It is Wellington Axemen versus Parramatta Plimmerton. That's the Harden Cup final for next week. And of course, Hutt Old Boys Marist are into the Jubilee Cup final. And it's a penalty here for the Villagers, I think. Yes, it is.
Yeah, not quite sure what happened on there. Kind of two of our cleaned up the messy line out, messy kickoff.
There's going to be some substitutions happening here. Oh, no, that's actually the yellow cards coming back on. One of the Petone players said, oh, they had a yellow card, did they? Time back on. Svensson, yellow card period has finished. A minute and a half left in extra time, number 1. But don't count Upper Hutt out.
Well, it's interesting today, Brad. We've noticed that with players off the field, the tries have come, haven't they?
They have today, that's for sure. It's kicked safely into touch for the home side. Against the home side, I should say. Petone line out. Everyone is up on their feet. It's been an entertaining game.
Yeah.
As Alexander gets ready for the line out.
Be interesting to see where this goes. Archie Schrader's had a big shift today, taking over from Sam Thompson. Here we go, one-man lift. That's very clever.
Here's Dakin. Midfield with Kitiona Letufia. Strong season for Kitiona for Petone this year. Here's Schrader.
He's worked hard today, Archie Schrader.
Has he what? He's been outstanding. Now slow coming here for the Villagers. Here's Tuival. Just slowing it down because we've only got a few seconds left at the end of extra time, number 1.
Yeah, that's right. Just hold on to it. Give them no opportunity.
And they've got a penalty advantage to play with. We've got the end of 10 minutes here.
Well, there's a lot of remonstrating going on.
Well, they've got to go for a shot at goal here.
Yeah, I think that's a smart decision. Poor young fella doing the tee was a bit confused about what his role was there, but they got there in the end.
So Waikari Jones to line up this one. Jordan Glenn Bradbrook. I think he's absolutely spent. He's trying to stretch out that hamstring. He's had a stellar game.
Well, he has, hasn't he? He's spent a lot of time with ball in hand too.
It's only going to be at half time. It's only going to be 1 minute long. That is the instruction we just heard from the Petone manager, Scott Mariner.
Oh, it doesn't look too bad.
No, it's drifted away.
Yeah.
So there's end of extra time, number 1. And we're going to have a little bit of a breather here for a minute. And then we're on to extra time, number 2. So, Petone, the better of this one so far. We've got 10 minutes left.
Yeah, they really managed to capitalise on Rams being one man down. Actually, just as Rams did with Petone when they were one man down. Be interesting to hear the conversations in those huddles at the moment. You know, 10 points down. Rams will have a plan: get down there, score a try, and then get back again. Pretty simple stuff.
Well, whoever makes the final next week in this game, they play Hutt. And I reckon they let those that are in the Wellington Lions squad play.
Well, I think so.
I think so, yeah.
Well, I mean, you know, the Wellington Lions game yesterday wasn't really for any trophies or anything like that. And sure, coaches will want to get their players in place and getting structures sorted out. But, you know, the interest here is at club rugby in a final. You want all the best players there.
Well, it's the pinnacle of club rugby too next week. It'll be an absolutely brilliant occasion out there. Huddy Sports is going to be bringing you the Women's Final, the Hardham Cup Final and the Jubilee Cup Final live on Huddy Sports YouTube and free to watch. Wellington Rugby.
Yeah, I'll say that next week I think the Tuesday trainings might be a bit light for whoever makes it through.
Well, whoever does make it through in this game, I think there's going to be probably some ice baths and pool sessions tomorrow, and probably a trip to the physio.
Yeah, the physio will be working overtime, that's for sure.
All right, so extra time, about set period number 2. About to finish. Or about to get underway, I should say. Well, let's see. Can Upper Hutt crawl their way back? Both teams are back to 15. We're into the final 10 minutes. Extra time, period 2.
Yep, Rams having to run it out. They don't have a lot of opportunity. Oh, yeah.
Lester Malolo, he tried to, but he's going to be a penalty advantage. Played here for Upper Hutt. Josh Mellon is back on. And they've probably been given a stern message by Campbell and Lee at half-time, Upper Hutt. And they've got to throw their way back into this game. It's a penalty against Petone. Coming back to the original mark. We've got to go all the way back.
Yeah, it's a long way to get down the field for Rams, so that's a little bit of cold comfort for Petone. Petone will be looking to put pressure on this Rams line out.
So line out, 8 metres inside Petone's territory. Southern touch line.
Got Tavis Polglaze back on again now. He's a very good target.
Interesting here too, John. You mentioned about Liam Slight in the last extra period. He's off.
Yeah.
He's not on.
He didn't look right to me.
No. So Tui Loma with the line out throw. They go back to right.
That's a very well taken line out.
And here's Dawson. As it starts to get pretty dark here at NZCIS as the sun has gone behind the hills. There's Hunt. And Upper Hutt. Need to score quickly here if they've got a chance. Now right again. They're about 5 away from the 22. Here's Seno Sinelli. Sinelli still going. Wrapped up by Tuival.
Yeah, it was a great run.
Jordan Glenn trying to get over the top. He's been cleaned out of the way. Now it's Petone that are stretched. Here's Campbell. Yeti Tyre Campbell still going. 10 away from the line. High pass. Back up here to Mitchell Taupol. Back out to Josh Hunt. Nearly 40 years of age, still going in his rugby career. That's slow coming here for the Rams.
Yeah, but they're in a great position. They've worked very hard to get back down here. They've got to capitalise now.
They do. And they lunge over towards the line, but they're short. Are they held up? No, they're just short of the chalk. There's a forensically look. No, it's been knocked on.
Yeah.
It's been knocked on that time there as they went to try and lunge and score.
Yeah.
Even our cameraman got a bit excited then.
Yeah, talked earlier about, not releasing pressure, and unfortunately Rams have released the pressure valve there and gives Petone with their solid scrum a chance to exit.
Well, Jordan Glenn is absolutely spent. And so Tom Carter, long nose, is coming on.
Yeah, look, what an awesome club man Tom Carter is, eh? You know, he's spent a lot of the year playing for the Prem Reserves this year, and here he is coming on at a clutch part of the game, and he'll put his best foot forward as he always does.
Jordan Glenn, he needs a simmer frame. He could barely get off the pitch. Well, it is a Petone scrum, but they only 5 out from their own line, so they want to be extremely careful here. They don't give away a penalty.
Yeah. If you're a clever prop here, you might do a bit of pulling back or pulling down. You haven't got much to lose if you're Rams.
So, scrums coming together.
Just hearing a few reports from the bench behind me. It'd be interesting to see how many players Petone's got if they win today for next week.
Exactly right. Well, their Prem Reserves are in a final next week too.
There you go. The call just from behind me. We've had their scrum all day.
Yep. Now it's kicked down by Waikari Jones. It hasn't got the distance he really wanted.
No, he probably won't be thrilled with that one, but
it's a line out about 15 metres away from the try line.
Yeah, well, Rams back the back of the line out with that great take that they did on the last one. It was fast ball, allowed their back line to go forward, and they really made made hay out of that.
So Tui Loma with the line out throw. 15 away.
Oh, bit messy, but they've got it.
Oh, but the call was to disrupt it. They've done well, Petone, to slow down that Upper Hutt line out. Tuivale was trying to get over the top. No, not too much that time. And Upper Hutt now have to crawl their way back to the try line. Here's Tui Loma. And Tui Loma, they're looking to hold him up. But his knees are on the ground, they have to release.
Yep, there's good line speed from Petone getting up there, taking away the time and space.
Katoa's involved. We've got under 5 minutes left of extra time too. Has the speed turned over? No, it hasn't. They got the penalty! A side entry from Upper Hutt, but key to that was Archie Schrader.
Yeah. Archie Schrader, captain of my Centurions under-18 side last year, absolutely led from the front. Very stroppy game against Poverty Bay last year, and he was in there, boots and all.
So this time, kick to the touch. It's about 8 outside the 22. As the temperature really, well, the actual temperature's dropped a bit, but the temperature out there in the middle of the field is boiling hot. So here's Alexander.
Nice.
Taken well. Here's TC, Tom Carter.
Yeah, good carry.
Now they stretch it out again.
Yeah, a little bit high, needs to get to the ground.
Got to get a knee on the ground, they do. Just in time. Here's Little Fear. Little Fear.
Yeah, he was hobbling before, so it's good to see he's still on.
It's a penalty. Josh Hunt, 40 had won it. And man, you just talked about before Schrader, just telling them to keep calm.
Yeah, he's an impressive young man, Archie Schrader. Playing lock today, played open side flanker for us last year in Centurions.
So by Kerry Jones. Ooh, good mighty boot.
Yeah. Tony now in the right part of the field to capitalise on that. With not a lot of time left now, this is going to make it very, very hard for the Rams.
Well, we've got about 2.5 minutes left on our scoreboard clock. It is referee Harris that has the final say. At the front with Tuivale. And here's Alexander. Alexander gaining good metres. And here's Dakin. 5 away from the 22 now. There's Katoa. A game that has had the moments. And here's Lester Malolo back to Tom Carter.
Yeah,
good work there by Tukakino.
A bit high on Tom Carter there, but...
oh, Hunt nearly got it. That's Josh Hunt. Here's Letufia. Under 2 minutes to go in extra time, number 2.
Oh, Kingston Hill, yep. Plenty of attention on him.
And it's a penalty for Petone directly in front of the posts on the 22-metre line. And the kicking tee has been run out there.
Yeah, I think this could be the nail in the coffin now. 13 points up if he kicks this, and then only about a minute and a bit to go. Petone may have done enough.
Well, when you think about that start of the second half, Petone looked down and out, didn't they, John? You know, they were a man down for 8 minutes.
Yeah.
2 whippersnapper tries.
I did wonder if they had what it took to bring it back, but they have.
You goal kicker.
Yes, there he is, our man Tommy Tukapua.
2 tries for him today too as well on return.
Yeah, dream start. He'll be having a frosty one tonight for sure.
Safe for Thompson. Extra 3 points on the board.
Yeah.
48-33.
Pretty tough now for Rams. They'd be wondering what they can pull out of the bag, and to be fair, it's going to have to be a miracle, I think.
Well, they go quickly up a Hutt. They got a Tuivale for rare mistake in extra time. We've got less than 30 seconds to go here, folks. It's got to be an all-Hutt final next week. Hutt and probably Petone For the third time this season, they'll play each other. But Upper Hutt, can they salvage some pride here late in the piece? Here's Tukakino. Well, they're still going here. Jack Wright, he was cramped up before, but he's still running like a gazelle. Here's Knappman. Sorry, Polglaze. Slow for Brightwell. He wants a penalty. But it's not coming. Josh Hunt in there. Now they stretch it out wide. Fetson. Low pass to Campbell. Out to Love. Josh Love flirting with the touchline. He's kept it in. Now that here to Dorset Smith. Still going is Upper Hutt. And they've got a penalty to play with. We're into referee's time now. They're still going. Upper Hutt playing under this advantage. Harris blows it up and will come back for the penalty. Archie Schrader's got cramped by the looks of it too.
Oh my goodness.
Well, they go quickly, and Yeti Ty Campbell, he too has got a hat-trick today.
But I think it'll be all over after this conversion. And then with, oh no, here we go.
That's it, it's full time! We have been treated to an absolute stunner here today.
Well, I've got to admit, Brad, I didn't think, I didn't know if Petone would be able to bring it back. But they worked really hard in that second half to get back and pull themselves out of a hole. And all credit to them. That shift in the first part of the extra time brought them home.
So, what a stellar game we have been treated to today. Petone are in against Hutt in the Jubilee Cup final next week. And it's been, well, jeez, John, I know you've been on strepsils today. You might need some more, and I might need to borrow some too. But Petone are into the Jubilee Cup final against Hutt. But condolences to Upper Hutt on what has been a great season. That has broken an 11-game winning streak for Upper Hutt. But Petone are the victors today here at NZCIS. Many thanks to John Herbert for your expert comments.
My pleasure, Brad. Always enjoyable.
And so it is full time here. Petone are into the Jubilee Cup final, their first since 2022, and they'll be hoping to win their first Jubilee Cup since 2005. We'll be picking a player of the match soon, but in the meantime, sit back and relax over what was an entertaining game. I'm Brad Hudson. Ciao for now. One, two. Yeah, that's good. Slide it up to bed. Okay.
Took it to the limit.
Our Joe's Garage player of the match is Jacob Waikari-Jones. Jacob, well done.
Much.
Congratulations on what was a stellar game of rugby. Have you in your rugby career scored 4 tries before?
Nah, that's a first. That's by first by a mile. Yeah, haven't even got close to 4.
Let's talk about the start of the second half. You lost a player last 2 minutes of the first half, and then within the space of 8 minutes, you're down 30 points to 14. What were the messages once you got back to full time to crawl your way back into the game like you did?
Just our messages, as we say always, stay in it. All right, it's an 80-minute game. All right, no matter how much momentum they've got, it's still an 80-minute game, and we stayed in it, and we fought and went to a dark place. That's what we're all about.
You've played fullback mostly this season, with a few games at first 5, but you've slept into the 10 jersey today. How did you adjust from playing fullback most of the season?
When I came here, I wanted to play 10, and it just feels home for me. Just controlling the boys, playing at speed, playing with confidence. That's what we like to do, and I believe we did that today.
Jubilee Cup final next week against Hutt Boys Maris. 3rd time this season. Petone last in the Jubilee Cup in 2022. They haven't won it since 2005. How special is next week going to be?
It's going to be unreal. Round 3 with our biggest rivals. It's going to be unreal. We're up for the big occasion. We've got a lot of boys that are up for the big occasion, so we just got to show up and get the work done.
Congratulations, Jacob, on a fine performance. No doubt you're going to get lots of rest over the next 24 hours.
Yeah, 100%, yeah. Need to get well for next Saturday.
All good. Well done.
Thank you. Cheers.
Mechanical contracting complexity is a given. Finding a partner who can handle it all, that's where it gets simple. At NME, we spent over 30 years mastering the art of integrated solutions, from high-end electrical and mechanical engineering to comprehensive HVAC and 24/7 maintenance. We don't just fill a gap, we power the whole project. With a team of over 150 experts across New Zealand, we bring the scale of a giant and the dedication of a local partner to every site. NME, precision engineering, proven reliability. Visit us at nme.co.nz. Huddy Sports, we love a good game plan, and when it comes to travel, our go-to is Louise Reddy from New Zealand Travel Brokers. Whether it's a sports tour, a family break, or that bucket list trip, she'll get you there stress-free with all the best deals around. She's local, she's experienced, and she backs the game like we do, and she's a great supporter of Huddy Sports. Look up Louise Reddy at louisereddy.nztravelbrokers.co.nz or email louise@louise.reddy@newzealandtravelbrokers.co.nz. Travel smart and travel like a pro. Blocked drains, leaky pipes, don't let plumbing problems sideline your day. Call the team, Mike Pinfold Plumbing and Drain Laying Limited. Mike has been our sponsor since the very beginning. From quick fixes to full renovations, he's got the tools, the team, and the know-how to get the job done right. First time, every time. Local, reliable, and always on time. That's how Mike plays the game. Find Mike Pinfold at Pinfold Plumbing at extra.co.nz 027 430 4351. Mike Pinfold Plumbing and Drain Laying Limited. Also Google Mike Pinfold Plumbing and let the pros handle the flow. Looking for the perfect place to park up? Welcome to Joe's Garage Wellington. Local legend based on Tory Street, where the coffee is always hot, the beer is ice cold, and the food is built to fuel your soul. From a world-class breakfast to kickstart your morning to legendary burgers and late-night entertainment with family and friends, Joe's Garage has got your back. It's honest food, great tunes, and even better company Joe's Garage Wellington. Swing by, grab a seat and make yourself at home because everyone's welcome at Joe's. Joe's Garage Wellington, 56 Tory Street, Te Aro, Wellington. The Huddy Hui. Huddy Sports captivating sports show. The Huddy Hui covers Wellington Club Rugby as well as other sporting topics of debate. Tune in on YouTube during the rugby playing months as host Brad Hudson interviews rugby players and other sporting personalities across the Wellington region and the rest of New Zealand. Catch the Huddy Hui streaming on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, YouTube, and wherever good yarns are heard. The Huddy Hui live on Huddy Sports.
Hi, Gavin Murphy here
And Cassie Murphy.
from G and Hickton Funeral Directors.
Don't leave it up to someone else to tell your story. Do it now when you can enjoy being part of the conversation.
With a prepaid funeral, you can have music, readings and venue all chosen by you.
For your free funeral planning pack with everything you need to get started, go to our website at gnhickton.co.nz/pre-planning.